Do you want to know what the difference is between farm fresh eggs and grocery store eggs? Well, for one, your farm fresh eggs, especially if they're coming from your backyard, are going to be more fresh because you're getting them right after they are laid. Whereas your grocery store eggs have to be collected and then brought to the grocery store, which then you have to go get them. So there's no way for them to be as fresh as a backyard chicken egg. Now there is a difference in how they look and how they taste. So let's go in the house and compare the differences. We'll cook them up and I'll let you know what differences I'm seeing between the two. Okay, let's crack one farm fresh egg into this bowl here, and we're gonna crack a grocery store egg into this bowl here, and we're gonna look at the difference. Okay, so this one has a nice thick shell. Took me 6 taps to crack it open, and I got an orange yolk. Now let's compare. Here's the grocery store egg. Whoa. So this one I was able to break on the 5th tap. And the shell feels a bit thinner. It broke apart in other spots. A lot more cracking than the farm fresh one. That could have been my technique, but it just seems like the farm fresh eggshell is a bit stronger and not as thin as the grocery store one. Now, to be fair, my chickens do get additional calcium supplements with oyster shells, and they are free ranging. I don't know about the chickens that lay the eggs here. The box says that they are cage free. So I'm not sure exactly what that means aside from the fact that they're not in a cage. I don't know that that means that they are having access to a plethora of food options in a large free range area. Okay, and so I am noticing a color difference in the yolks. So we have the grocery store egg in yellow and the farm fresh egg in orange. So like I had said, the farm fresh egg, I always get orange yolks when I am eating my farm fresh eggs. I do find that a lot of the grocery store eggs that I've personally purchased, the yolks are yellow. However, one time I did purchase grocery store eggs and they did have an orange yolk, and the box said that they were pasture raised poultry. So that means that they do have access to grass and a plethora of insects and bugs to eat, and that likely contributed to the orange in the yolk. Another thing that I noticed is that the farm fresh egg has a thicker, more pronounced middle albumin. So that can indicate the freshness of the egg on whether that middle albumin, which is the egg white directly surrounding the egg yolk, if that has a thicker gel-like consistency. You can see that on the grocery store egg. It's just more spread out and it appears to be thinner than the farm fresh egg. And that's to be expected because this egg is only a couple days old from my farm, and this egg, well, I got it a couple days ago at the grocery store, but it did have to get transported to the grocery store, so who knows how long the shipping time was and how long it's been since the hens have laid these eggs. Okay, so that's the visual differences between the two. Let's cook these up together so that they'll be cooked at the same heat with the same additives, and I'll take a taste and let you know what I'm tasting different. Okay, they seem to cook up the same time-wise. They look delicious, and I'm gonna taste the difference. I'm gonna start with tasting the egg whites first to compare them, and then I'll have the egg yolks. So the Farm Fresh is the orange yolk here. The grocery store is the yellow yolk here. Delicious. The egg whites are my favorite. Okay. Brutally honest, the grocery store one is definitely lacking the flavor of the Farm Fresh. And I know I'm biased, but I'm just giving my honest opinion here. When you have them side by side, there really is a difference in the egg whites. Okay, I have a little helper here. He's also gonna taste the difference and tell me which one's better. So they have the yellow one and the orange one. So try just a little bite of this one. And then you'll try a little bite of this one. And you tell me which one's better. The yellow or the orange?
I'll say orange.
The orange one? Farm Fresh eggs for the win. Good job. Thank you.
Here's the milk.
Okay, now for the yolks. Going for the grocery store yolk first. Okay, there really wasn't a very pronounced flavor to that yolk. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't like all that flavorful. Okay, let's try Farm Fresh. Okay, there was definitely a difference in flavor there. You do get more flavor from the Farm Fresh egg yolk. I'm not surprised by this. I've been eating grocery store eggs for a long time, and then I tried Farm Fresh eggs from my poultry in the backyard, and I was amazed by the deliciousness of them. But in the wintertime, my Buff Orpington chickens do take a egg laying break, and I get my grocery store eggs during that time because I sure do love my eggs. So there's nothing wrong with grocery store eggs. You just will notice a flavor difference once you've had Farm Fresh eggs. So you should give it a try. Go to your local farmer and get some Farm Fresh eggs. Or even better, get your own backyard chicken flock. If you are tired of how much grocery store eggs have gone up in price, and you're ready to have your own backyard flock so you can go out in your backyard and get Farm Fresh eggs, definitely think about getting your own backyard chicken flock. I have an awesome chicken care playlist that is tons of videos all about raising backyard chickens. You should check it out. And also, if you're curious as to why egg prices have doubled over the course of 2022 into 2023, you should check out my video on why do eggs cost so much. I'm gonna enjoy these eggs now because they're delicious. And what are you waiting for? Get your farm on.
Like and subscribe.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want a farm? A wicked awesome farm? Watch this channel to learn what to do. We love to farm and we'll show you. Yeah, welcome to our show.